Hello and welcome to another update video about ETHBTC. Bigger picture, nothing has changed to the last few videos. I assume that ETHBTC, the price bottomed here on the, in September 2019 in a wave 2, that we're now in a third wave. I wouldn't really call it a rally yet, but certainly an uptrend. It is going to be choppy and sloppy because we're dealing here with an overall chart that is moving just in ABC structures, and every Elliott Wave analyst has problems with ABC structures. So we just need to be on the lookout for unexpected movements, for choppy structures, for morphing wave counts. That's just something we have to expect when we deal with a chart like that. Most BTC charts, they are running in ABC structures. Be aware of that. That's also why this third wave is a larger ABC structure, in which we're currently working on the A wave. And in the A wave, it looks like that we're now in the fifth wave, and which also is an ABC structure. So it's a very choppy chart. But the idea is that in this wave, in this fifth wave, again, ABC in wave 5, and it looks like in this fifth wave, that again, it's a corrective structure, that we have completed the A wave with a peak in August 22. That was around 8.2 to 0.082. Since then, we've been moving down in a very corrective fashion again. So very much overlapping price action, very choppy. And yeah, these BTC charts often move in these corrective structures, these structures that are characterized by a lot of overlaps. So we call that corrective in Elliott Wave language. That often means that a trend change to the upside, in this case, would be expected again, possibly a more or less impulsive move. Also here, this move up was impulsive. So actually I have to move that A wave here, I just realized. But that doesn't make a, so that, again, just because we're moving down doesn't mean it will continue like that. The idea is that because we have moved up quite impulsively, the idea is that we're now coming down in a corrective move. And I'm counting that as a WXY structure. I explained that to you in previous videos. The wave X in this WXY structure was a triangle, broke to the downside here, and this Y wave, which is currently unfolding, is an ABC structure. And in this C wave, I'm still waiting for one more low, to be honest. I've got a wave 1, I've got a wave 2, I've got a wave 3. This is getting a bit ridiculous with this wave 4, but it has not broken above the level that would be considered the maximum for a wave 4. That is the 50% retracement level, and that is at 0.0653. Only if we get a sustained break above that level, I would have to consider that the low is already in. However, I would probably first try to explore some maybe different corrective patterns, because the move up is not impulsive at all. It looks deeply corrective. And I'm currently assuming this is just a wave 4, which could give us one more low in a wave 5. And then that downtrend on the ETHBTC chart could be over, and we could get back into an uptrend. What does that mean? That means that in the short term, Bitcoin is expected to outperform Ethereum in this move down. But then there should be a trend change somewhere in this box between 0.05 and 0.06. And then Ethereum should start to outperform Bitcoin again. At the moment, I'm still waiting for one more low on this chart. Ideally, as I said, below 0.06. But at the moment, the short-term trend is clearly up. You can see that, So we're moving up here in what you could consider a fourth wave. Again, overlapping corrective price structures. We can draw a bit of a, it's not very well defined, a bit of a trend line here. Maybe we can get a ascending wedge pattern onto the chart here. Maybe something like that. These would often break to the downside, not always, but often. So I'm very keen to understand, okay, are we going to come down? If we break to the downside, if this trend line breaks, I think we have a confirmed break to the downside in wave 5. Now that wave 5 might have started already, but this small move up might actually take the previous high out. Wouldn't be a problem. Again, as long as it doesn't make a sustained break above 0.0653. So I think these are the relevant levels that you need to know about. Of course, there is going to be support down here around 0.06. Below that is the target box, the longer term target box. And there I would expect a turnaround. And then, yeah, Ethereum can start to outperform Bitcoin. And that wouldn't just be for a week or so. That would most likely be for several months, as you can see. Okay, maybe for the second half of the year. Obviously, we're already in the second half of the year, but let's say August, September, October, November, December, and then also maybe the first half in 2024. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, that's sort of the view at the moment. I mean, at the moment, it's still, we know that pretty much Bitcoin market, not really an altcoin market at the moment, even though Ethereum is also not going in a very bad way. Ethereum is actually quite stable at the moment, but Bitcoin seems to be leading still. Seems to be leading, certainly not an altcoin market. Ethereum not in a bad position still, but at the moment I think it's still Bitcoin. And then as soon as we have that trend reversal, Ethereum can catch up, even outperform Bitcoin, and that is also when the altcoin season might start. Okay, that's my update about ETHBTC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.